Hello, 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 and happy Monday, everyone. Today is Monday, December 6th, 2021. I am Reverend Joanne Angel Barry Cologne, your certified holistic personal trainer, intuitive healer, cosmic energy reader, medical astrologer, master of numerology, and the creator of the Chakra Balance Numerology Cosmic Energy Forecast deck, the owner of Holistic Fitness, where I'm currently at right now, as you can see, based on my background. That is truly real back there. Truly real, truly real. How is everybody doing today on this amazing day? I'm just going to do some housekeeping just to see that I am live on all the platforms that I'm hoping to be live on at this moment, which I'm on my YouTube channel. For those of you who might be joining me there, please say hello. Oops. Yeah, we don't want to have the echo behind us. So definitely say hi. And I'm going to jump onto my personal Facebook page. So give me a second to get there. Let's see. Where am I? Then I'm going to tune in and dive right into this beautiful conversation. Hello, Adam. Hello, Adam. Hello. Hello. I love a reading if possible. Well, Adam, what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be sharing some insight regarding all 12 zodiac signs. So not only are you going to get a reading, but you're going to get insight on your sun, moon, and rising signs. So hopefully you have your natal chart with you. So this way here, you can follow along to see where everything is for you. And when doing this, please keep in mind, and this is for everybody, not just Adam, but everybody, please keep in mind that there's a lot of energy going on, continue going on. We currently have Pluto and Venus in Capricorn energy. And a week from today, if anyone caught my live earlier, a week from today, Mercury is going to be joining those two other planets in Capricorn. Now, if you know anything about Capricorn energy, it's the 10th house in astrology, and it's associated with the work that we do, our 9 to 5, shall we say, how you get your paycheck, whether you're an entrepreneur or you actually work for somebody, that type of work. And then also the reason why you are here on this earth, your spiritual work and the work that you're doing on yourself. So there's a lot of energy going on. Just to recap, Pluto is our planet of transformation and demolition. So there's a lot going on there. Pluto was in retrograde in Capricorn energy for quite some time, back in April, right until present date. So there's been a lot of transitioning going on there. Then we have Venus, which is the planet of love, relationship, and money. So there's going to be a lot of transitioning, a lot of shifts going on for those, for all of us. Because again, whether you have a Capricorn in that specific planet or not, we're all going to be influenced by this retrograde that's going to be taking place. And then when we think about Mercury, which again, a week from today, Mercury will be also in Capricorn. Right now, Mercury is in Sagittarius energy. So Mercury is our planet of communication, how we listen, also about traveling and scheduling as well, networking, brainstorming, all of the above. So wherever those specific planets sit on your chart will then give you the theme to what Capricorn will be helping you with during this period of time that these planets sit in Capricorn energy. So what I like to do for today, again, keep in mind, this is for your sun, moon, and rising sign. And of course, by all means, take note of just the overall energy. So whatever your sun, moon, and rising sign is for each of your zodiac signs, you're going to bring them all together. You're going to have up to 9 cards to work with. And that may very well give you up to all 7 chakras to work with as well. Unless, of course, there's many zodiac signs that have the same chakras that you need to work on, which is a possibility. Any case, always feel free that if you have comments or questions, you can leave them in the comment section on the Facebook page. Those watching on on Twitter and YouTube, feel free. There's a strolling ticker on the bottom that says my email, which is healingwithin76@gmail.com. Feel free to leave those questions and comments there should you desire to. And we're going to get ready to dive into this. I am going to do my best to keep this under 30 minutes. And we're already 5 minutes into, so let's see how well I do. 3 cards per each sign. So again, sun, moon, and rising sign. And also note that again, if let's say your Pluto happens to be in Aries, you can also take this information and apply it to Pluto as well, just to give you that insight. All right, let's dive in. We're going to start with Aries, and we're going to work our way right down to Pisces and see what's in store for each zodiac. All right. Whoops, flying cards. Oh my goodness gracious. On the floor. I'm going to have to pick those cards up because I'm going to need them. So, give me a second. We're going to get them. I'll be right back. All right. Cards do go jumping around. So, and interesting enough is 3 cards. So what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to use these 3 cards since they did fly off the floor, and I'm going to put the other 3 cards that intuitively came out because that really means 6 cards here. Now, let me just check in with Spirit because I can't imagine I'm going to be reading 6 cards just for Aries. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. But what I might end up just doing, I don't know, I'm being guided to just give an overall reading based on all 6 cards that are showing, and then I'm going to dive into the astrological cards in itself. So, again, the 3 cards that literally fell on the floor, because they fell on the floor, we have the sacral energy, we have the crown, and then we have the heart. So let's start off with sacral energy, which is all about our health. Very important to pay attention to your health this week. Because remember, this is the forecast for this week, the week of December 6th right through December 12th. So taking care of your health, where do you need to practice healthier habits? Very important. 33 is about the master teacher, how you actually teach others how to be a healthier version of themselves. And again, like I said, yesterday and today, I don't know if I did say this here, but the moon itself is in Capricorn, and Capricorn is all about taking care of ourselves. So it's very important. Health is a major portion of taking care of ourselves. The chakra associated is the sacral energy, which is all about letting go of the judgment that we might have towards ourselves. Maybe we didn't take care of ourselves at one time or another. Well, now we're going to develop some really good habits to start doing that. So pay attention to that sacral energy. Let go of judgment. So that's the first card. Second card is marriage, which is in reverse. And what I'm hearing here, this is not about marriage in reference to your actual marriage, like traditionally, but this is also about how you are married. What are you married to? What philosophies do you have when it comes to marriage? In reference to your beliefs, your habits, your patterns, what philosophy? When we think about the crown chakra here on this card, it is about the higher self. So when we think about the things you are married to, notice I said things, not people. Things you're married to, philosophy, habits, beliefs, programming, whatever it may be. It might be time to work on clearing it because that could be something that might be affecting the health in itself. Okay? The double 8 is about karmic lessons. So maybe those patterns, habits, and beliefs were part of your karmic lessons. Have you learned them yet? Is the big question. 8 and 8 is a 16, which is 7. So this is a really great time this week to do some reflecting. Going within, evaluating, and see what needs to be cleared out. And interesting enough, the card that shows up right afterwards, spiritual guidance. So appropriate, spiritual guidance, which means, again, as you're sitting quietly and connecting within, you are going to get some guidance through spirit. This is going to also help heal the heart, the heaviness that the heart may be carrying. That 3, 4 is 7. Going within, meditating, taking the time to meditate, taking the time to meditate, also taking the time to connect. Again, crown chakra, connecting with your crown, connect with yourself on a higher level. Our 3 cards that fell to the floor. And again, this is not relating to Aries right now. This is an overall reading for everybody because these are the cards that fell on the floor. Those 3 cards just fell on the floor. So that's an overall reading for everybody. Then I'm going to get into the 3 cards specifically for Aries. So those were the 3 cards overall for everybody. So everyone needs to work on the sacral energy, on the crown, and on the heart. Okay? So we're going to put these cards back into the pile. And now I'm going to talk about Aries energy. So this is specifically Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Those first 3 cards were sort of like a bonus because they pop out. So that's for everybody. So let's see what we have in store. I'm just going to check in a second, see who else popped in on me. Okay, so we still have Adam here. All right. So Aries, for you, it's double solar plex energy. So it is about tapping into your solar plex so you can clear that energy, so you can feel more successful. And isn't that really appropriate when we talk about Capricorn energy? That's the achievements, the success, the awards, the fame, success. That 8 energy is the karmic lesson. Maybe there's a karmic cycle here that helps you to gain more success. And Old Soul is the next card as well. So we think we have a double 8, by the way. When we think about the Old Soul, someone from your past can very well be coming in to help you clear some energy from your solar plex chakra so you could feel more successful, and also looking towards your community is what I'm hearing for the Old Soul card. Looking towards your community so you can feel and appreciate your success that you do. 2 and 6. 2 is about partnership. 6 is about scheduling time to connect with others. That 8 energy, again, is your karmic cycles and balancing that time so you can connect. 3rd card is communication. So as you do connect with spirit or even those in your community, you're going to be communicating with compassion and kindness. 1 and 2 is 3. So that's really about learning to listen, learning to speak. What it is you want to learn this week. What do you want to learn this week about yourself regarding communication? What do you want to learn about yourself regarding communication? Good question. And can you bring more kindness and compassion into that learning? And then teach it. I truly believe the best way that we can learn is through teaching what we want to learn. All right, learn something and then go and teach it. All right, so that was Aries. We're going to move into Taurus energy. And hopefully my cards will play well, as opposed to hopping all over the place. All right, so Taurus, this is for you. Taurus energy, interesting. So here's your cards. We have the heart chakra, we have 3rd eye, and then we have the solar plex. And 2 of the cards were just spoken about before. Also was related to the Aries energy, and the spiritual guidance was the information we received from the 3 cards that flew out of the deck. So let's start here, spiritual guidance. So for you, Taurus, moon, sun, and rising sign, this is a great week to quiet your mind down, reflect, sit quietly, interact with spirit and see what spirit has to offer. That 7 energy is about finding that balance so you can build that foundation that you're looking to build. That's that 4 energy. Finding that balance between too much noise and quieting down is what I just heard. Okay, your partnership, because as Taurus, you like that partnership. So have a partnership with spirit. 2nd card is career change. So as you do sit in spirit communication, perhaps you can gain some guidance to what new career is coming in. Now I'm loving it because, again, double 7s. That's a 7. This is a 7. Double 7. So it's following you, Taurus. So this is really a week for you to find some balance in connecting with spirit so you can gain the insight that you need to know regarding your career change. Once you get that connection, then start to use your 3rd eye to create it. Perhaps Old Soul. Perhaps there's someone that has crossed over that you can connect specifically with and call on them for guidance. Trust that when they do show up, they're gonna let you know that they showed up by either a specific song that you shared with them. There's a lyric in the song that's gonna remind you of that person. Trust that they're there with you. Trust that they're gonna help you really tie up this karmic cycle that's going on, which is that 8 energy, and really tie up tie up the bag is what I'm hearing. Tie up the bag and throw it out. Let go of the old so you can bring in the new energy. That's that 8 Scorpio energy. Trust that they are going to connect with you. So it really is about connecting with the old soul so you can learn what career change you're moving into. Spiritual guidance is key. That's where that old soul comes in. So that's Taurus energy. Love that. In a second, I will connect with everyone else who's joining me on my Facebook page. So give me a second. I'm going to move right into Gemini energy, and then I'll say hi to everybody else who just popped in. Remember that I am, or not remember, but know that I am doing a cosmic energy reading for the week of December 6th, which is today, right through December 12th. And just reflecting on the sun, moon, and rising sign. So you'll have up to 9 cards to work with, unless, of course, you're a triple threat, then you'll have actually 3 cards to work with, and hopefully you'll get to tap into all 7 chakras, unless one chakra shows up more times in the 9 cards. Then that means you have some work to do. All right, so Geminis, because we just got done with Aries, we just got done with Taurus, and now we're moving into Gemini energy. All right, so let's see what's in store for Gemini. So Gemini, interesting enough, all 3 of your cards are in reverse. Quite interesting, I have to say. Quite interesting. So we need to pay attention to throat chakra, third eye, and the crown. Very interesting. Throat, third eye, and crown. So for your throat chakra, it really is about what you're engaging in this week. What you're engaging in. 2 and 7 is a 9. So that's the energy that we are actually in with Sagittarius. What are you engaging in, and does it really serve you? Are you doing a lot more talking than you are doing listening? It's a really good time to listen more. Pay attention to what the other person is saying. And words don't always come out through we don't always express through words, is what I just heard. Sometimes we express through body language. So sometimes it's not about what someone actually says as much as they might be doing. So pay attention to that. And it's in reverse, so that's really important. Second card is focus, which is interesting because, again, pay attention. What are you engaged in? What do you focus on? That 4 energy, this is about home. This is about taking care of your home. This is about taking care of you. And again, for those Geminis who are ruled by Mercury energy, know that in a week from today, Mercury is going to be moving into Capricorn energy. So quite interesting. What are you focused on? What are you focused on? Remember, what you focus on is usually what you create. So make sure whatever it is you are focused on is what you want to create. Next one in reverse is a new beginning. New beginning. So again, what you're engaging in, what you're focused on could lead to a new beginning, but it's all in reverse. So there's some resistance here. There's some resistance. That 10 energy is associated with Capricorn. So what work are you doing? What work do you need to do? What spiritual work do you need to do, Geminis, this week so you can really begin that new beginning that serves your higher self? Okay, so again, throat, third eye, and crown. Engage, focus, and new beginnings coming in. So before I move into our Cancer energy, let's just say hello to those who are joining me right now. We have Sue, hello. Nicole, and then we have Gerard. Hello, hello, hello to everyone who's tuning in. Remember, I am focusing on the sun, moon, and rising sign for this week. You have up to 9 cards to work with, unless, of course, you're a triple threat. Then you'll have 3 cards to work with, and hopefully you'll have a handful of chakras to do some work on too. Because the whole key is that we really always want to work on our chakras to keep our chakras activated and open so we can be aligned to what is best for us, that serves our highest purpose. All right, so Cancer, we're moving into Cancer energy right now. Just want to make sure the cards don't fly. All right, Cancer, interesting. Cancer, all your cards are in an upright position. Thank goodness for that. We have the sacral energy. We have the high heart, and then we have healing heart. So let's start with healing heart, about being patient this week. Being patient, being the number 4 energy is about being patient at home. And it's so interesting that the 4 energy is about Cancer, which is your 4th house energy. It's about being patient with yourself. Being patient with yourself, that things may not be flowing the way you wanted to, and you might be getting a little irritable. So be patient this week. And that will help to heal the heart. Clarity. As you do come home, which means, again, go within. Go within, spiritually speaking. Go within, and you'll gain some clarity. And that will help you to have more kindness to yourself. And the numbers 2 and 9 is the 11. 11 is about mastering, healing the partnerships that you have with self and others. But it's also 11 energies regards to your community and humanity. And that 9 energy is letting things go so you can get clarity. Third card is being fearless. Where do you need to be fearless? Where do you have to show up with confidence? Where do you need to be courageous? Where do you need to be extraordinary? Extraordinary. 7 and 8, when we think about this energy, is a 6. So that 6th house is really about scheduling time to tap into that sacral energy so you can clear out whatever judgment and shame and guilt that you may have towards yourself. So you can do this work this week. That's Cancer energy. I love that for Cancer. All right. Those of you who are watching on my Facebook page, let me know if I've hit your zodiac signs yet, and let me know how this is resonating with you. All right, so we're going to be moving into Leo, the fun Leos. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see what Leos have in store for them this week. All right, Leos, the first card just gave me a deep breath to take in. I'll share with you why in a second. Okay, Leos, so out of your 3 cards, one's in reverse, the other 2's upright. So Leo, I want to make a note. Please redeem your Reiki treatment this week. You can get $15 off one Reiki treatment for this week, or you can get $25 off a Reiki series package. So this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign. So know that when you do that, you will definitely activate this energy and have more choices that you can be making rather than thinking you're limited. So that's the first card in reverse though. So you definitely need to work on that heart chakra. Second card for Leo's, career change. Career change. So you need to focus on that third eye. You've been contemplating, trying to figure out what it is you're supposed to be doing. There's a career change coming in. Do not stay in a place that you have outgrown. That 7 energy, use this week to meditate. And it's so interesting that this energy is coming in this way. A lot of career changes. After all, Venus and Pluto are in Capricorn, and by next week, Mercury is going to join them. So a lot of career changes coming in, but this is specifically for Leo. And clarity. As you do sit quietly and you do reflect, you're going to gain a lot of clarity this week. 11, again, connecting with community. Reaching out with community to see if there's anyone in your community that can guide you in your career change. Love that, love that, love that. Okay, so we're moving into Virgos. What's in store for Virgos this week? Virgo. All right, so here we have it for Virgos. All 3 of your cards are in upright position. And what we're looking at here is, excuse me, the heart, the throat, and the sacral energy. So let's start with the heart. Virgos, just like Cancers, you have to be patient this week. Be patient. Whatever's going on at home, be patient with it. And know that as long as you focus on you and take care of you, things will get lighter and easier on your heart. Okay, so that's 4th house. Second card is love partnership. Love partnership. Communication. How is the communication going with your love partnership? Whether you have a partner or not, the love partnership could be with self. Excuse me, just got a tickle. Lots of tickle. 6 and 3, when we think about it, is that 9 energy. So 9 energy is scheduling some time to have communication with a partner. Whether that communication is with yourself or with somebody else, but schedule it in. Let go of what no longer serves that relationship. Let go of what no longer serves that relationship. Excuse me. So that 9 energy is about the letting go. The 6 energy is about scheduling in so you can communicate. And third card is unconditional love. Unconditional love. So when we think about the unconditional love, let go of any conditions you may have to being connected to somebody. Let go of the judgment, let go of the shame, let go of guilt, let go of blaming. That's that sacral energy. That 9 and 6 energy is all about how you're healing through this process, and you are surrendering and you are letting things go in this energy. So this is quite interesting. So this is all relating to home. Whether people live with you or not, this is really about home and having patience and work on doing the healing. Work on forgiveness is what I just heard for Virgos. Okay, hello, hello. I will connect in a bit with whoever else is joining through Facebook. I'm just going to move on into our Libra energy. So those of you who are just tuning in with me now, I am doing a cosmic energy forecast for the week of December 6th, which is today, right through December 12th. And there are going to be up to 9 cards you're working with through your sun, moon, and rising sign, 3 cards for each. And if you are a triple threat, you'll only have 3 cards. So lots of work this week, as it should be. So we're moving into Libra energy, seeing what's in store for Libras. What do they need to know this week? Interesting first card that's popping in. Libras, it looks like you're going to have a lot of fun this week. All right, here we go. So Libra, out of your 3 cards, you have 1 in reverse, 2 upright. So let's talk about these cards. First card we're going to talk about is the root chakra. Very important to get grounded this week because there's a new relationship coming in. Whether it's a new relationship with self or with somebody else, but there's a new relationship coming in. 2 and 8 is connected to that 10 house, which is all about doing the work this week. Doing the work, working on self, and also your work at work. Your 9 to 5, whatever it might be. Lots and lots of fun. That 8 energy is about finding that balance so you can have a new relationship. Whether it's a new relationship with somebody you're already in a relationship with and things are just starting to get better, or you're actually going to be meeting somebody new this week. So love it. Second card is Queen and King. So when we think about Queen and King, especially following through the new relationship, this is definitely about a relationship. This is definitely about another person. So again, doing the work, that sacral energy, work on you. Work on whatever judgment you have towards yourself so you can align yourself to this amazing new relationship that you're going to have. Meeting somebody brand new. So allow your confidence to shine is what I just heard. Love that. Libras. Oh, fun, fun, fun. Third card, though, for you Libras, it's about the heart, but it's in reverse. So this is about family. This is about family. So perhaps maybe when we really think about those 3 cards, it really is about connecting from home. A new relationship with somebody home, perhaps doing the work so you can have a better relationship in addition to meeting somebody new as well. That 6 energy is all about healing and nurturing and scheduling time so you can heal your heavy heart. I love that. I love that. I love that. That 5 is about change is definitely coming in this week. So make time to do what you need to do, Libras, because it's going to be a fun week for you. All right, so before I dive into Scorpio energy, let me just again say hello to all of those who are still popping in. So we have Eva here, hello, hello, and then we have Tanika here, hello, hello. Nice to see everybody joining. Nice to see everybody joining. And those who are watching on my YouTube channel and also Twitter, feel free to leave your comments on healingwithin76@gmail.com. Let me know how each card is resonating with you, especially your sun, moon, and rising sign. We're going to move into Scorpio. So Scorpios, what do you need to hear this week to help you be aligned with all the energy that's coming in? All right, Scorpio, I'm loving that first card. Interesting. Okay, so here we go, Scorpios. You're ready. All 3 of your cards are in upright position, so yay for you. So here we have it. First card is about the crown chakra and new beginnings. A brand new beginning coming in this week. So yes, that 10 energy is about the work that you're doing on you. So new opportunities are definitely coming in. And considering when you think of it as a Scorpio, it's all about letting the old go and the new in. So new beginnings. Work on that crown chakra, though, this week. So this way here, you're connecting to new beginnings that serves your higher self. Next card is karmic completion. So you have that 10, and now you have a 1. A karmic completion, which makes sense because to have a new beginning, you have to have a completion. And the crown showed in the first card, and now this is the root. So it's really important to make sure you're balancing the 2. The earth energy and your higher self. Very important. A karmic completion is taking place. And health. Now, this could very well be all about that new beginning, better health management, just self-care. Self-care is what I'm hearing. and that maybe you've done a lot of work on releasing the judgment towards yourself. You've let the old story go, and you realize that you can start a new chapter, which is that karmic completion. 33, when I think of that 33, it is really the master teacher, master creator, what you are teaching others. And that 3, how you communicate, how you listen, which works out to the master number 33 has the same meaning as the 6, which is about being the healer, being the nurturer, scheduling time to take care of you, scheduling self-care into your practice. So you can have a karmic completion and you can have a new beginning. What I hear is with this one for those Scorpios, this is really about something that you've been dealing with regarding health, and things are starting to get better. So I'm happy to hear that for you, Scorpios. And it definitely is a karmic completion because it's something that helps you share your story. So I'm loving that for you, Scorpios. All right, moving into Sagittarius, where we are right now. Happy birthday to Sag, at least for another give and take week and a half. And then we're going to be moving out of Sag. What's in store for Sagittarius right now? Okay. All right, Sag. So for you, all 3 cards are in an upright position. Yay, yay. Although you'll be working on some root chakra this week. So let's talk about the root chakra. Intuition. Intuition, your root chakra, that 24. When we think about it, again, partnership, relationship leads to foundation, which is that 4. Finding that balance between yourself here in the human form and connecting with your intuition, which is allowing you to connect with spirit. So intuition, follow your intuition, trust your intuition. But in order to do that, you got to be grounded. Okay? Second card is new relationship. So as you trust your intuition, you're going to be aligned to a new relationship. And also that 28 is a 10. So this is, again, the work you're doing on yourself, the internal work. And this is also going to be helpful with Capricorn, with Venus and Pluto in Capricorn. Venus is all about the love partnerships and the money for that matter. So a new relationship coming in, whether it's a new relationship in your business or your personal life, either way, there's a new relationship coming in, and it starts with you. Remember that. Third card is balance. I love that. So when we think about this whole process between trusting your intuition and creating this new relationship, balance comes into play. 7 and 6, when we think about that, is all about balance. That balance within your foundation. Trusting your intuition, creating this new relationship you have with yourself so you can have that more balance in your life. Taking time this week to meditate, schedule it in. Taking time to pamper yourself as well. That balance between overworking and pampering yourself. Love that for our Sagittarius. Now moving into Capricorn. What do Capricorns need to know this week? Besides the fact there's a lot of energy in your zodiac sign, Pluto, Venus, and as of next week, Mercury. Lots of energy going on in Capricorn. So Capricorns out there, please get grounded this week as things start to shift. I will check in a minute to see who else has joined us. So if I have not said hello, please do not think I'm rude. I will be checking in a second. All right, so Capricorns, this is for you. All 3 of your cards are in upright position. You too, just like Sagittarius, will be working on your root chakra this week. So hopefully you don't have a Capricorn Sagittarius in your chart because you're going to be doing a lot of rooting, a lot of grounding this week if you happen to be. So here we go. Being a leader this week, being independent. Double 5 is all about the changes you are undergoing this week so you can be a leader. This is not a time to follow anybody. This is a time to be a leader. 5 is a 10. So this is really about working on you, going within and doing the spiritual work this week. Being that leader, get grounded. Karmic completion. So as you do that work this week, as you get grounded, as you go within, there's a karmic completion. Something is shifting this week for you, Capricorns, as I've been saying. Leading it into family. So this is all about that karmic completion. Is definitely around family. So if there's been something sort of on the fire on the stove burning up. Well, this will be the week that maybe there'll be some healing going on. 1 and 5 is healing. So this week there'll be some healing going on. The heart's going to start to feel lighter. So embrace that. Whatever it is knowing that it's a karmic completion coming in. I love that. Stand your ground, be independent, but know that there's a karmic completion for those Capricorns. All right, Aquarius. What do Aquarius need to know this week? Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. Let's see what's in store. All right, Aquarius. So for you, all 3 cards are in an upright position. Today, you'll be working a little bit this week on the high heart and a little on the solar plex. So let's dive in. High heart energy is about balance. You want balance this week, a lot of balance. So take time to meditate, take time to meditate, and take time to do whatever it is you want to do. Schedule the meditation in, scheduling it in, going within, journaling, whatever way you meditate, find that time to do so you can have more compassion and kindness for self. Higher education. When I think of higher education, I think right away the 9th house, which is Sagittarius, which is really about your spiritual journey, your spirituality, your spiritual awakening. 3 and 6, that connection that you do have with your higher self. And also, again, that 6 energy as it showed up in the other card, healing. This is the week for healing, scheduling it in. 9 is about surrender. Let go of what does not serve you and surrender it so you can tap into your higher education, your spiritual wisdom for this week. Moving into 44, being powerful. Drop down into your solar plex energy. Trust that you are extremely powerful as you take in the spiritual wisdom. The double 4 is all about the foundation, the balance, the stability, and being patient enough so you can create this energy that you are extremely powerful. It's an 8 energy in the 8th house, which is really about letting go of the old, bringing in the new, and trusting that you are extremely powerful. So that's for Aquarius. I love that. Last but not least, for our Pisces. Yes, Pisces. I get very excited because that's my sun sign. Aquarius happens to be my moon sign. So, and for those who are interested, my rising sign is Cancer. So let's see what's in store for Pisces right now. What do Pisces need to know? This is interesting. I did shuffle the deck. I often laugh when the cards repeat. All right, so for you Pisces out there, again, all 3 cards are in an upright position. It's quite interesting that there were very few cards in this week's forecast that turned in the reverse. So that's a good sign. So you Pisces, you're going to be working with the root chakra, your solar plexus, and your high heart. So let's start with that root. Root chakra is about a new relationship this week. So this energy is going to help you create a new relationship. And perhaps you already have. Perhaps you've been doing some amazing, amazing work in your field. 2 and 8, again, that 10 energy, which is all about that spiritual journey you are on, going within and doing your spiritual work. But very important to stay grounded because sometimes it can get a little overwhelming for you Pisces if you're too up here. So get grounded. Communication. Love this word. When we communicate, new relationships, very important because the only way you're going to have a new relationship with anybody is by communicating. Communicating in reference to speaking and also listening. 1 and 2 is that 3 energy. So that 3 is really about communicating. And also you might be traveling in the process of communication. Kindness is what I'm hearing. 3rd card is powerful, just like the Aquarius. Now the Pisces got it, recognizing how powerful you really are. Trust your intuition, trust this process, and just feel secure with everything. That 4-4 is an 8. So again, you're letting go of old things that no longer serve and making space for all the new that's coming in. Trust that you're exactly where you need to be this week, and everything is in perfect order for you Pisces. All right, I love that. So let's see who joined in since my last check-in. So we have Norma here. Hello. And again, for all of you who are watching on my YouTube channel and also my Twitter page, please let me know how this is landing with you, what your sun, moon, and rising sign is. And remember, you'll have up to 9 cards to work with. And if you're a triple threat, that means you have 3 cards to work with. but hopefully you have more than 2 chakras that you'll be working with this week to do the work so you can be the best version of yourself. And again, I'd like to thank each and every one of you. I'm just about almost 40 minutes in, and I said I was going to try to do 30, but what happens? Sometimes I get a little carried away. Anyway, it was a pleasure being here. Please, 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 if you have questions or comments and you wish to email, do that by doing that at healingwithin76@gmail.com. I do look forward to reading your comments and questions. So those following on my Facebook page, please go ahead and let me know how each card landed with you. And hopefully you've taken some notes. If not, come back and watch it again and take some notes, because this is your forecast for this week. This is what's going to help you this week, working on those chakras, recognizing the affirmations, and recognizing the hidden messages that show up with the numbers and how it's associated with each astrology house. This is going to be an amazing week, and just know that there's a lot of fun things coming in over the next 7 days. We're literally just coming off of the new moon in Sagittarius that we just had 48 hours ago. So there's a lot of fun things coming in, a lot of shifting happening. Hopefully you had a chance to check out my live on my Facebook page. Those who are watching on my YouTube and Twitter, if you wish to join me on my Facebook page, just go ahead and friend me on my Facebook. You can find me on Joanne Angel Barry Cologne, and let's connect, let's connect, let's connect. Well, that's all I have for you for today. Thank you so much for joining me. A big shout out to everyone joining me on Facebook today. I appreciate you all being here. Until next time, I promise I will be back next week to give you the cosmic energy forecast for next week energy, as next week is going to be a lot of movement going on. So you're definitely going to want to join me. Till then, join me everywhere and anywhere. You can catch me on all platforms. Have yourself an awesome rest of the day. Bye-bye for now. Blessings, blessings. And again, remember, I do appreciate your comments and questions. You can email that to healingwithin76@gmail.com. I would love to know how this forecast landed in your lap and what work you'll be doing this week with each of those chakras. Bye-bye for now.